Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to another stream. I am, still very sleepy. I've been up for quite a while and I am still exhausted. I guess work tends to do that to you, but that's where I'm at. Today, we are finally starting to get into some of the creative and, building aspects of this world. I'll give a whole rundown of the plans here. Let me pull up Minecraft super quick. Alright, so, in the time between streams, I did a couple of things. First off, I got my Elytra all enchanted. I did a bit of exploration because my computer cannot handle any kind of exploration while I am streaming. It barely handles it when I'm not. So I figured I'd just go ahead and do that while I was off stream. I also went ahead and got a couple kind of saplings that I wanted for building things. Pretty much every kind of sapling, minus the nether ones, which we have access through the nether, obviously. I've since been vibing in the general area that we set up. Set up some basic sugarcane, a couple of furnaces, home base area over here, just starting to kind of plan what we're going to be doing. There's definitely a lot to be done, and I've got a lot of plans of things that I want to do, and I'm struggling to know where to start. But I think the first thing that I want to do is I want to set up a consistent source of EXP. Because as things are right now, I really don't quite have that. I mean, I have the villagers back at home base, the original ones that I used to do villager trading. But that's a long walk. And we have villagers accessible over here. So we don't need to bring them all the way over. We will probably need to bring them all the way over to here, though, which is a pain. But yeah, so to solve that, I want to set up a little farming area over here. I've done a couple of blocking things. Not a ton of building, but just a couple of things to establish how I want it. I've smoothed out this sort of area. So we'll have flat lands over here. I kind of put down a little path of where I want the main a winding road through fields on either side. That'll eventually lead over to this house that I'm working out on the details about. If you saw the YouTube short that I put out the other day, which, thank you to everyone who has watched that. I believe we've gotten something 35 subscribers off of it, and I will be farming a beacon for each of you in an upcoming video, which is going to be quite intensive. It's going to take a while, but I do think it'll be cool. I'm excited about building a farm for those. I think it's going to be fun. But if you saw that short, or you see the thumbnail, you'll see, or on this video, you'll see that I drafted, how I want a sort of, what's the word? Like a gothic style, white and black house. But I didn't want to just build it again, because, why would you build something twice when you could just build a new thing once? So I kind of, shaped out, the basic shape that I want this house to be with netherrack. And I'm kind of going through and seeing, the detail work that I want to do on it to see if it works. I like this idea of having, indented wood, accents on the side. And then, the actual, white portions, sticking out. I need to do some work with, balconies to make it look, good and not, too restrictive. But that'll be a thing for another day. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do with these walls over here. But that's the basic plan for the day. The first thing that I want to do is I just want to get this house nice and built. And I'm just going to be going through that process on stream today. Okay, thank God my mic was not muted. For a second there, I thought it was, and I was like, oh god, I don't want to do that description again. I thought I did a decent monologue, but ooh, I don't know if I can do it again. Alright. So with that said, I just want to start getting into like the standard building process. Here, let me get some I turned the music off while I was exploring, so I was listening to like some videos in the background. Obviously, I will not be doing that now. I don't need you per se. But yeah, a thing I'm really excited about doing is that... Here, let me get my... God, I need to clean up inventory. I don't have enough shulker shells. After this stream, I'm probably just going to go into the end and just farm like 100 of them, just so I don't have to deal with inventory nonsense. It's so difficult. It's so much easier building in creative. But you can see, like, we've got most of the saplings. We've got all the wood types, I believe. If we include the saplings we have back over at the primary base, I think we have them all. Let's see. I'm just gonna craft like a couple of chests. I've never built with like pale oak wood in survival before. I'm really excited about getting to. Alright, I'm going to place these down in here, get rid of the stuff that I don't need. Let's see. No, I will keep you. Will need more of you. I set up like a diorama. I do need you. Okay. A lot of today is going to be going back and forth and gathering some of the resources we need to do things. But I set up a diorama of the type of blocks that I want to be using for this build. We have the lanterns, which I think provide like a nice like burst of color. We have the accented logs over here that we can use for like a bit of color. We have like the little like gradient of deep slate down over here that we could also use, and then this gradient of block types. I'm really mainly going to be using these two. Maybe a bit of wool. I might substitute it once we get like an actual sheep farm in the area. Though I think this area I want to primarily be crops because I want to build like a ranch house like probably over there-ish. I think that'll be cool. And I'm thinking once we get more wool, we might... I did a bit of a gradient like on the top over here because that's like I want the top to be sort of lighter. I might get a bit of wool up there once we get a lot of sheep ready to go. But yeah, at this point, I'm honestly just really excited about trying to get the build right. So my process is very much like refining a circle. You start with like the basic outline of what you want, like I did with Netherrack. And then you just kind of add detail and go through until you get something that you like. One of the things that I did in the creative world build that I did was I had like the sides of the the lower roof connecting up into this roof. I guess we could start by doing some roofing stuff, but we don't have enough deep slate. Let me go actually back and grab some. I think I have a couple more stacks back at the like central area over here. I should probably explain why I have all my stuff over here. I want to build like my primary house over here, I think. I think that's like gonna be my plan going forward. Also, let me check on the stream health super quick. I want to make sure that everything is going okay. Just give me one moment. Will not be long. Okay, things seem to be okay. Let's see. Problem is that once I go down to look, I've like stopped moving. Yeah, things are alright. Alright, sweet. So, we may need to do a bit of mining today, because I also, I don't think I'll be able to start doing this today. Ooh, do we not have deep slate? Do we not? Okay, we have a little bit of deep slate. That's not going to be enough. We have a bit. Do we have any stone? Yes, we do. Okay. I'm going to make a grindstone so we can be more efficient about our stone usage. I'm going to grab you, just so we have a bit more storage. And then I might just, like, in the basement of this house, just build, like, a very... Actually, no, I'll just use the cave over there to get some more deep slate if we need to. If we need to. We are going to need to. That is going to happen. Shit. Okay. Also, I gotta say, this is a new change. I like that you can very quickly switch between your elytra and your armor just by right-clicking on it. Because it lets you do really good stopping maneuvers, like, just flying in, coming down, have a lot of speed, boop. And it's easy. It's really safe and nice. I like it a lot. But yeah, I'm not sure what exactly this house is going to be used for yet. It might just be like a storage for like the pumpkin and melon farm that I have planned. I want to make an automatic pumpkin and melon farm that can also be harvested like a vanilla one. So I'm thinking to have like pumpkins and melons in like the middle two rows, water down on these, and then on top of the water, pistons facing inward, and then some like powering it is going to be weird, but I think we can make it work. I also like, as sort of a goal in general, I want to try to make redstone farms that are like sightly. That like you can look at them, they can be part of the build itself. Where like like you look at like their area surrounding it, it's like, oh, this is a pumpkin and melon farm. These are pumpkins and like in the sense that these are pumpkins and melons growing, not in the sense of like, oh, there's a redstone monstrosity over here. I mean, I like redstone monstrosities, don't get me wrong, but I do also like aesthetics, and I think it would be fun to combine them. Sort of like how some people are doing with like buildstone now. Alright. I'm just going to get these deep slate bricks first, and I'm going to worry more about aesthetics once we have more of a sense. Like, I'll add the gradient in afterwards. What I want to do right now is I want to try extending this a bit. Let's see. Because the problem now that we hit is that we can't continue this because of the shape that I have of the house. But I think I'm actually willing to compromise that. Like, bring this down a bit if it means we can continue to have this shape. Okay. This does not need to be there. Cool. But yeah, today is just going to be a sort of chill building stream. I think that's the vibe. I'd be happy to answer any questions in chat if people have them, but I do sneakily suspect that I'm streaming to myself today, which is fine. Let's see. I want to build this up a little bit so that I can get a feel for it from below. Because my main advantage that I feel like I'm getting from this is that I could connect it down to a roof over here. Let's see. Yeah, it feels like a barn. It feels barn adjacent. And then if we brought this down and connected with a roof over here. Ooh, but that's going to look weird from the perspective of this, I think. Let's try it. I'm going to bring up this area by 1 block. And let's see, if we were to come down like this. Ooh, okay. We'd have to, I'd want to add like a sort of like window over here. We can extend this out a little bit. It really is amazing. You can just start with, you can actually like just start with like a large shape, and then you can just like work it into something. Let's see. Okay. What can we do about this to make it better? If we move you. Let's see. Okay. Oh, are we on top of the we are on top of this right now, which we obviously need to continue up to here. So I guess we'll add like a double thing. No, okay, here's what we do. We go like this. And then maybe we add like a something like that. One up. One further up than that, I think. We need to add some depth to it. We could add like a... No, that's too tall. Let me bring that down a block. Maybe we do something like... No, we need to have it vaulted. Or actually maybe just something like this. I don't like how tall that is. Let's see. If we put you back here... I guess it would make more sense to have it embedded into the wall, but this is locked in where it is. Let's see. What if I just like do something like that? How does it look from below? No, I can mess with that. I'd actually extend the, It's not centered. Okay, I'm gonna move it over a little bit. Let's see. Ooh. It's so strange building in survival. Because, like, the type of building that I'm doing now is like, very new to me. I've always been a much more formulaic builder. And as part of that, like, now that I've, like, gotten kind of used to doing, like, larger redstone builds, it's always been in the context of, like, being able to do it in creative. Whereas, this, I'm, like, getting interrupted by, like, zombies coming up every now and then, which is so strange. I don't necessarily hate it, it's just a change, you know? Alright. So this is locked in, but we're just going to have this covered over here. Let's see. If I want to center it with this over here, be a 3 wide centered on this block. Don't know if that's explicitly what I want to be doing here, but I'm down to give it a try. And then maybe we do something like, we do something like this. Alright. And then we replace these with you, with slabs up top. Can't hang a lantern from you. You can place one down right here. Now we're in the house. Yeah, I like that. I think that'll be fine. Could even work as like a chimney up there almost. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. I think I am actually going to go back and like just grab like the bed that we have over... Oh yeah, doy. Grab the bed that we have back over here. Just because I want to build in daytime. We can look at the reflection. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're getting there. I really enjoy doing stuff with asymmetry. I think it's so fun. We do have our bed right on the open over here, so it will be better to have you, we will be further away from the sacred fish hole, but they will be safe over here, and that's all that really matters to me. Coming from over here, you can see, like, the way the pathway is going to light things up, and the hill kind of coming in over from this side. We have, like, a lot of things that I want to get right about this, though. Particularly, I really want the view from the water over here to just be excellent. So we need to do some kind of vaulting over here. If we continue that ceiling back, I think it'll be close to what we want. Still, we have a lot of experimentation in front of us before we get to there. Oh, hey, stay away. Stay away. Good morning. Anyway, and I should probably mention, none of this netherrack is staying. It's not part of the palette. I think that white and red builds do look nice, but when I will be doing that in other places, I do not want to be doing it, like, with netherrack, and certainly not with this. This lends itself more to orange than anything. Which actually would imply that it would work alright with the quartz. I should play around with that at some point. Don't need rotten flesh. I do need steak. I'm mainly just using it now because I have a lot of it. It's insta-mineable. Alright. This trim up here, I'm very not sold on it. But, because, like, a lot of these houses have, like, a balcony. Also, look at the way that goes down right there. I don't like that. Okay, let me play around. This is the process. It's just like making anything. It's not good until it is. Let's see. Because we want this to start back over here, so maybe we curve this in and replace you with, like, a block of deep slate. No, let's see. I'm actually going to build all of this up by 1. Yeah, something like this. So that makes it look good from the front over here. Actually, no. That implies it needs some kind of trim right there. Interesting. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving and grooving. Okay. So now it's indented over on this side. That's how the build has been made out to be. I guess we can do the same over here. We do have these like rounded corners over here, and I don't know how much I'm going to work with them. But for now, I want to just continue the shape, and then I'll get some better ideas, and then I'll tear things down. I'll try again. That is the process. It's going to be so fun. Once we're done with this, we're going to be like removing netherrack from the inside of the house for like a pretty substantially long period of time. I like this. It looks like the log's like going over. I'm fine with that. That does not particularly bother me. All right. So we have this for the general shape of the wall. Obviously, this is going to be made more interesting. I guess let's just continue this trim. This kind of implies that we have, because I think I wanna have this. Ooh, okay. So maybe we replace this with stripped oak, so that we have the back sort of sticking like out, so we get that same sort of like illusion of depth. Let's see. Honestly, I'm willing to sacrifice this wall not looking quite as good as it could be in the interest of that. Maybe we can try like a vaulted thing where like it goes over and switches. Like we have like almost like a brace. It wouldn't need to be like this. Maybe then we lower this one block and we get some like variation. Something like that. No, I don't like it. I think I'm overcomplicating things. Yeah, we'll stick with the trim at the same place for now. We'll figure out how to deal with this later. For now, though, we're going to leave it like it is, and we're going to build out the next section over here. Ooh, I don't like how there's two visible over here. Yeah, that's not staying. Let's see, this goes up to here. So we'll replicate that. I really do enjoy the building process. I've been amazed at how much I've just like adored this. All right. So obviously this is going to need to be broken up. We will have the trim on the sides, same way we did before. Don't want double logs at the bottom. I think it looks ugly. Build this up. Repeat over here. Trim these down. All right. Actually, this doesn't look the worst. This is like a baseline thing. No, it actually kind of looks cool. Okay. Let me extend. Okay, because you continue like this over here. So we will have some trim on here regardless. Bring this out. All right, and how does this continue before? There's a, okay, another one immediately above. Goes through the log. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Then we have a full block. Whoa!
Where's that water bottle?
Oh, I'm not sure, darling. Brooke is here. Hello.
Hello. Is there anybody here?
There is nobody here, I do not think.
Okay.
But I am building.
I think Maple noticed that you were streaming. It was like, there's another streamer that is streaming right now.
Oh, yeah. I messaged her about it.
Didn't message anybody else?
I didn't.
Self-promo, idiot.
I know I should probably do self-promo, but, like, I feel bad. I don't want to spam people because I streamed yesterday.
May, one message every day is not spam.
I know.
One message...
I'm not sure I know that, actually.
May, get the link to the stream, take off the SI equals and then the string of characters after that, because that's a share ID and that's like creep shit.
Oh, it is.
Then, Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, that's fine. And then post it in servers.
What? People will think I'm mean.
So hold on.
Okay.
By share ID I mean like this string and the SI.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Now
Thank you.
go ahead. Fucking distribute it. People will think that you're really cool. I'm closing the door.
Thank you for encouraging me to share my stream, darling. I
love you.
I love you too. I will. I'm just posting this link. All right. We are back. Alright. I think I'm starting to like the shape. I definitely have problems with the sides. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Especially now that I've got like the trim coming in. It being like a two-part thing over here is looking more fine to me. We do, however, need to go down and dig out some deep slate because I am fresh out. Luckily, there's a pretty big cave nearby that I think will allow us to get access to it without having to mine. I'm just going to take this box with me and fill it up. Also, let me craft some more rockets. I've been fretful because, like... Okay, how far does this go down? Okay. Not as far as I would like, but we can get the rest of the way. Let's see. Oh, I only have lanterns. Goddamn. This bit of not using torches is still... Oh, hello. Hello? Sorry, I don't think you understand. That's not what we're doing right now. Oh, new cave. New cave? Fuck yeah. Is it the first time we've gotten granite? Or granite, I suppose? Okay, now we're getting tough. That's great. It's a good block. We need a lot of it, but it's not what I want right now. Just need a couple stacks of the good shit. So let me place down some lanterns for stream quality. My apologies. It definitely is a funny adjustment. I'm so used to just being able to, like, anytime that I need a material, or even think of a material that might be good, I just be like, oh, let me try, like, reinforced deep slate for this chimney. Whereas now it's like, not only is that strictly not possible, but even in the one instance where you could move it with a piston, it would take hours and hours and hours. Same with this, like, I want to continue the roof because I think it helps with the shaping of the build. It's like, okay, go to the mines! I will take this redstone, actually. I do need that. Because I will need... I'm not planning on using any slime blocks or, like, any flying machines for the, for the custom aesthetic melon and pumpkin farm. But because of that, I'm going to need a lot of pistons, which means a lot of resources. that I don't have farms for currently. So that's going to be a bit of a struggle, but, you know. It's just more tasks. Like, I don't mind that. Like, I've always said that I don't mind the resource grinding aspect of Minecraft. I think that, like, combating it, like, that was kind of always the appeal for me. Like, do any of y'all remember, like, being young and, like, having to, like, pitch this game to your parents? And, like, describing, it's like, oh, yeah, you can build things in it. It's like Lego. But, like, the thing that, like, excited me about it was the idea of, like, it's Lego, but you've got to, like, forage for all of your pieces in, like, the great unknown. Which I think is just, like, innately cool to me. Let's see. 52 is the right level, right? I think so. I'm just going to mine the straight line for a bit and exclusively look for cobbled deep slate. Which means, of course, we'll find several diamonds. But no, that resource gathering was always part of the appeal. Oh, shit! God damn it, I wasn't kidding. Looks like we got some more decoration blocks. I used to play Minecraft on my cousin's laptop, and I thought it was completely magical. It really does give that vibe. I remember being, like, really young. Also, hi, Hector Lilies. Welcome to the chat. It is good to see you. I remember, because, like, my first exposure to this game was watching a video by Nintendo Capri Sun talking about his, like, beta world. And I remember seeing that and just thinking, oh my god, this is so cool. And then, more diamonds, holy shit. And then, like, feverishly, like, watching a bunch of, like, tutorial videos and things like that about the game. Just really, really wanting to play it. But I couldn't get it for, like, a very long amount of time because, like, it's so hard to request, like, PC games. For, like, at least it was back in the day, or at least when I was growing up. So because of that, I watched a ton of videos of people playing the game, like, really wanting to. And, like, I constantly think about, like, what I'd do if I actually ever got the game, like, where I'd build, what my strategies would be. Oh, friend of Brooke, I've been lurking at work. Fuck yeah! Hope that I can make the shift a little bit less boring. It is a pleasure to see you. I am indeed enriching myself off of the ore. What was this saying? Oh, yeah. I remember watching, like, a bunch of, like, Ethos Lab videos at the time, too. Just, like, seeing the stuff that he was doing and being like, oh my god, this is so cool. I remember the first time I ever got to play the game was when, like, a friend of, like, my parents came over. Or, like the child of a friend of my parents, I mean. And he had Minecraft Pocket Edition. And I was, like, absolutely ecstatic. Oh my... Gee... I guess I wasn't kidding about finding diamonds when you're looking for deep slate. Holy shit. We've been at this for like 2 minutes, and that's 11 ore. It's wild. Actually, I will store the redstone over here, too. I know, right? It's... This shit is not common. I need to deposit some of the things I don't explicitly need right now. I remember, like back in Pocket Edition, though, I got to play for an hour, and I, like, built, like, a base in the side of, like, a mountain in, like, this really, like, hilly area. And I spent all my wood on ladders, because I didn't know you could just, like, pillar up or, like, build stairs to get out of places. Then, of course, finally I was able to get the game, because my neighbors were getting it too, and we all bought it together. God. Good memories. That was back in, like, that was right before 1.3 came out, was when I got the game. I'm gonna stay at this for a little bit longer. We only need like a few stacks. It's not the largest of a mega build yet, thank goodness. So we are fine. I'm kind of planning in general, like I want to build like a huge like sort of like mega build at some point. But I think more so at this point, I'm more interested in building like a large series of connected smaller builds. I feel like that gives like a bit more culture. Like, I don't know, like, when it's just, like, one large build, I feel like you see it, and it's the thing, and it's, like, impressive. But, like, the Eiffel Tower, like, if it was just alone in a field, like, I don't think it would be as impressive. It's the fact that it's surrounded by a bunch of, like, city architecture that sort of complements it. I feel like that's what makes it impressive. It's why I don't think you have, like... Actually, no, never mind. That should be enough for now. Adding that sense of life makes it very real. I completely agree. I want to make everything feel lived in. That's something I was struggling a lot with in creative because, like I said, I've been practicing a couple of builds in creative, trying to get my building skill up before doing a lot of streaming. And interiors are just impossible to do in creative because you have no use for them. Whereas in survival, like, you kind of have to... Yo, Lana, welcome! I mean, the pyramids are impressive because they're framed as being in the wilderness and untouched. That is true. I was kind of thinking about that in the same way, because I was gonna, like, the thing I was gonna say but didn't is that, like, you don't have Cairo syndrome the same way that you have Paris syndrome. But I feel like they're both impressive for different reasons. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, doing shit in creative, it's so hard to do interiors because you don't have any purpose for anything. You're just building things for the sake of building them, and like building interiors can be fun, and I do it sometimes. But like right now, I have like a confluence of things where like I need a place to put my furnaces, I need a place to store villagers, I need a place where I can put all. Did I say furnaces already? Yes, shit like that, or like storage or things like that. Right. I feel like playing in survival like brings up new necessities that aren't really applying when you're doing shit in creative that allows you to make more realistic builds. Or maybe it's just a skill issue. It's probably just a skill issue. I've been using Netherrack to sort of carve out the general shape of the structure and then going through and like doing a lot of variations. None of this is final. We have so much work to be doing. But I really like the iterative building process. It's really fun for me. So I do not mind in the slightest. Give me some stairs. Give me some bricks. Okay, cool. While we are going, I am happy to like answer questions if anybody's got them. Besides that, I'm just gonna keep rambling. Would be cool to like do like a pyramid-esque build, like not exactly in the sense that it's a literal pyramid, but in the sense of like this is a massive structure surrounded by nothing. I don't know. I think my main problem, like my main like avoidance towards doing it, is that if we were to do that, then I wouldn't see it ever because it'd be out in the middle of fucking nowhere. All right, let's see. We have this shape over here. Let's mirror it on the other side. Good background noise. It's like a podcast. I'm glad. I have a lot of experience like talking to myself for YouTube videos. It's a thing that I've done probably more than any reasonable person should. But I do genuinely enjoy it. I'm glad that this is assisting with a boring work shift. I do similar stuff. Like I have to drive a lot for the work that I'm doing now, so I've been listening to a lot of like podcasts and things like that. Embarrassingly enough, I'm like nearing episode 100 on this podcast that I've been listening to. And like it's not an enriching podcast. I do not learn anything from it. It does not enrich my life. And yet I do the same. It's fun to speak into the ether. It is fun to speak into the ether. I remember like my younger brother had a thing that he did for a while where he would talk when he was playing games regardless of like without recording or without anyone being there. It's just kind of like how he went about like interacting with games, and I thought that was really cool. Let's see. Then we go down like this, I believe. This seems right. So this extends one up, actually two up. I talk to myself while playing games to like externalize my logic. Oh yeah, I do that too. It's certainly a good way to organize your thoughts since you have to pass them through a verbal filter. Yeah, it's like it's almost like I've heard someone talk about this before when it comes to like writing. Where, like, when you're not writing, you can go about, like, pre-writing by thinking about the things that you want to write. I do this a lot for, like scripts and especially character dialogue. I'm constantly, like, I need to say it out loud and put it into the world in order to, like, understand. Oh, is this a thing that someone would actually say, or am I just, am I like, am I completely deceiving myself? So true. Hell yeah. All right. It is a big roof. It is a big roof. I will admit that, but I think it looks nice. I think we gotta like change the. Oh, can we get up here? Yes, we can. I think I've got to change like the like structure of the rest of the place to match around what the roof currently looks like. But I do like it. If we come down here, take a look at this. We're gonna have to do some modification. What if we extended this out a bit? It's tough because we're like at the cliff face, so we can't really do too much, and it might mess with like the sort of imposingness of this wall. Let me add in some of these like lower curves. Boom. Yes, shoot. I'm doing a bad job at shifting today. Okay, what's going on here? Because I feel like it's looking weird. No, it's not. Brain's just messing with me. Alright. You now have this back wall that we need to decorate. I have this space over here, which, if I remember what we did on this other side correctly, we do, let's see. Because there's nothing stopping us bringing this in by one, but I don't really want to. Let's just make it white, and then from there we can iterate off of it. Actually, it's kind of cool having this, like, open. What if we extend this, like, balcony area? Okay, if we do that, I want to have this mirrored over here. Then we do, let's see, I need some more pale oak.
Hello.
Hey, it's Brooke.
Hi.
Brooke is knee-deep in finals work at the moment.
I'm almost out.
She's almost out.
I made a sandwich and I'm eating the sandwich.
It's a really good-looking sandwich.
Hi, Lily and Lana. Hi.
I have been kissed. It is wonderful. Let's see. I guess we need to craft some more logs. Here we go. Alright, so we have a too-high thing of this over here. Oh, Lily says good luck on your finals.
Oh, it's a final project, not an exam, but like thanks.
Aw, you're kind.
Thank you, Lily.
Alright.
I'm gonna eat this in another room.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
Look at this. Like,
Oh.
look at this.
That does look so good.
Yeah.
You're absolutely killing that bacon. What if we do like a wood trim up here? Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. They also like having this open. Oh, you're grading finals for my course? Oh, shoot. Cool. Alright. I don't mind having this not be exactly the same on each side. I need to figure out what to do over there. But I like the idea of having this open. This is beginning to feel like too concrete, though. I'm wondering, maybe we do this no, I don't like the way that it, I do not like the way that it looks if we do that. Oh yeah, Lily, are you a teacher or like a TA? Let's see. I guess we'll leave this like this for now, and then maybe we have like some kind of trim up here. No. I want this to be like open. Maybe we use like a different color of thing down here. Almost like a, what if we did a deep slate wall? Oh, I like this. I like this a lot, actually. Teacher. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. What do you teach? I am curious. No, I don't like it from far away, though. It's stressful, but we're getting through it. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, God. The semester's almost over. We're almost there. I teach 3D modeling and animation. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Let's see. Maybe something like this. I don't hate that. I do hate that, though. If you add like a bit of a trim like this, how does that look? Not too bad, not too bad. Yo, Emma, welcome. Good to see you. I am very glad that you are alive. Not just because, to clarify, not simply because you're in stream today. Just in general. That is a general truth. They'll be uploading tonight. Ooh. I am very curious to see what you upload. Right now we are working on this sort of like farm build, like this sort of like farmhouse build over here. We have a lot of work left to do, but we are making progress. Need diorite. Here is some diorite. There's footage of the TISM train, because you know, like, it's the holidays. Oh, cool. I would like to see some trades. Iron, we do need that. We need a lot of that, and I'm not... Excuse me? Excuse me, don't you know that I'm used to creative mode? I'm here to harvest some diorite. I'm not here to do combat. We are... Jesus, these guys are fucking me up. I am not here to gather bone blocks. Go away. Thank you. Every year, BKV strings up each kind of tram and trackless trolley with hella LEDs. Oh, that's so cool! Wait. Okay, we already have glow lichen. I forgot that we could use glow lichen in this build, and I'm inclined to now. Ask our mutual friend Plushie for other picks today. Oh, cool. I would very much like to see them. Okay, I want to grab some diorite because I want to use it for like diorite walls for one thing. I want to do like pale oak fences coming down on diorite walls. Also, diorite slabs are good for like making a sort of like veranda, which I would like to do. I'll gather up like 2 stacks of this and then I'll go back up to sleep. I just want to be phone detox. So I once said, oh, that's sick. How long are you planning to do a phone detox for? I've never actually done one myself, but it seems like a healthy thing to do. Logging in tonight is all. Makes sense, makes sense. I feel like using like a phone for like a creative endeavor. It's definitely a different kind of use. Okay, it's starting to look nice. I think having this opening over here is also going to be nice. We can build like a little garden, a little terrace. I know chat and Discord are cheating, but I must make some headway. I am happy to provide a vice for now. Let's see. All right, first things first. Want to make some diorite walls. We could maybe even do like a sort of like indented wall almost. Problem is dealing with this. Also the color incongruity. Probably not. Let's see. Actually, no, I forgot. Let me go make some of the fences. I suppose you could also use iron bars. I don't think the color quite matches though. So I'm probably going to stay away from doing that. Need some sticks. Need some pale. Ooh, I made more than I thought I would. That's okay, that's fine. I'm thinking 2 blocks of these, 1 block of that. Something like this. Then we extend the slabs out to over here. well, we'd have to make them too tall to actually hook up. Let's see that. No, I can work with this, actually. I think that looks kind of sick. Maybe if we just, like, extend it out, but, like, at the same time we don't. We just bring out those, like, little pieces of it. I think that might actually look pretty cool. Something like this. No, let me extend it out. Based architecture goat Mons. I am not the architecture goat. I implore you, keep that title away from me. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I'm just, like, my whole strategy with building Minecraft stuff is to just keep doing things until eventually something works. You see, this doesn't really give the vibe. Like, love the shapes you got going on, though. Thank you. Also, why is the other roof slope only to there? Are you referring to, like, the sides over, like, the sides of this over here, or, like, this area? Because I'm not in love with this. I'll be perfectly honest about that. The garble feels too tight without moving it out. What is a garble in this context? The gable. Gable. I actually don't know that term. Let's see. The flat side under the roof. Oh, okay. Like bring it out, like, further. I worry if we bring it out further, though, it kind of obfuscates, like, the view of, like, the top. Like that up there. I want to break up this wall, which is, like, also, like, overhangs are just, like, cheating for building in general. Let's see. Ooh, one thing I should try, actually. I did this in the testing. It's okay, flat side under the roof. I see. I did this in testing, and I thought it looked nice. No, please backseat it. I need help. Let's see. I have a little bit of white accent behind the sort of, like, black outline. Something like this. No, I don't like that. I'm going to keep it the way it is. Yeah, please do not worry about backseating. I promise you that you are not. One thing we could put in, though... Actually, no. Nope. Not going to do decorations till I've got the shape of everything that I want done. I think that just makes sense. This area over here needs a lot of love. I'm just going to leave it for now because I don't particularly have any great ideas about what to do about it. I did do something with you, right? I made you better. No, I didn't. There just wasn't anything on this side. Guess maybe we don't have the shroom over here and we do something else. Yeah, that's probably what I'll end up doing. This side over here, we will come to eventually. Over here, let me put down some, like... Because if this is open air, we gotta decide what kind of flooring we want over here. For now, let me just put some deep slate bricks down there. So I want this to be a garden. So I guess in that case, we could build out some, like... something like this. Maybe mix in... Because direct walls and fences don't connect with each other. Which I think is a huge shame. No, I don't want it fenced in. I think it's like too bright at the bottom. We have a very, like, on this side of the build, and, like, even over here to a degree with the shadows that we got, we do have a very, like, we are, like, dark is concentrated at the bottom. It gets lighter the further you go up. Let's see. With that in mind, actually, let me put in some, because I do like the idea of an overhang over here. Let me get some more pale oak. Also, let me mute. I gotta sneeze real quick. All right, we are back. Let me mix in some of the lighter texture up here, just while I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, sorry, I just stopped to sneeze. I love there's no room tone for when he sneezes, silence deafens. Absolute silence across all the land as she prepares to sneeze. Let's see. More, do it like this. Do one more over here. Now, once we get some, like, a good amount of wool, we can start adding that up there, too. Yeah, my apologies for the uncanniness. Maybe we get rid of this trim, actually, if this is what we're doing. I know I liked it before, but I want to see what it looks like without it. Oh, it wouldn't actually be too hard. All you do is, you just go and you'd record some room tone in the room that you record in, and just have that, like, constantly playing very low in, like, the background. That's how I do it, at least. It would inject a bit more noise, but not a ton. Oh, shoot. One moment, please. I seem to have fallen. Alright, how does this look from a distance? Not terrible, not terrible. We're getting somewhere. I like the front view. I think we're getting somewhere. I think we need to decide what we're doing over here. I think that'll shape a lot of what the rest of this build is going to be. I think once we have that established, we should be good. Let's see. It's over here. When the dirt did you get, Elytra, last night? No. End of last stream, actually. The stream did eventually come back on, and when it did, I went ahead and finished up the Ender Dragon fight. Let's see. Man, I don't know what to do with this section over here. I was off by then. Yeah, sorry. By that point, I see. Yeah, I understand. Okay. You see, builds like this is why you build with reference material. It helps so much. Like, I used, like, a reference house when I was building the, like the more traditionally Gothic one that I did before. I'm not doing it now, and I do believe it is hurt by it. Let me add in some, like, almost like crawling vines of diorite. That's a bit cool, especially if you add, like, some texture behind it. Like, I don't have a lot of quartz, but I think I can illustrate this idea with the quartz that we have. Or even diorite, really. Let me make some polished diorite to try this out. I wasn't intending to use this. I think it kind of clashes, but in this case, it could be, like, clashing / positive. It's like a bit of erosion. Yeah! No, I like this. I'd like this, actually. I think this is sick. We will need to get some glow lichen to complete this look, though. But I think... Okay, people like this. Hell yeah. Alright. Now, where can we add this over onto the front? Because if this is the aesthetic that we're going for, because I think it's really cool if it is. If we do, like, a bit of it over here, I will need to make some more. Let's see, let me get some sleep. I mean people in the general sense, obviously not you specifically. I worry it's too busy. It's too busy if we have it up here. We need to imply this detail without explicitly using any of this. I suppose we could try going about doing that by having some, like, yeah, okay, yeah. Indentation is always nice. Just like so. A bit of the actual blocks themselves down here. I don't want to be doing block vomit, but I do think this has potential. Something like that. Yes, there we go. Okay. That is playing nice. Okay, what do I need more of to do this? Right, now that we have that sort of, like, idea, we can start implementing it in more places. Maybe this, like, section is, like, run down. What other kind of... Oh, we could use this. We could use this as well. They don't connect, which is actually kind of, like, beneficial for us. But they give the impression of, like, continued vines. Let's see. Oh, but now we need cobwebs. Cobwebs look so good on this. Actually, real quick, let me go down and grab that glow lichen. I need to remove this because I need to get into my base. Where... Let's see. Take the bone meal. I need my shears. There we go. Alright. There was some in that cave down there. I'm going to grab some super quick. Alright. I believe... Yeah, you bone meal it into spreads. Okay, cool. In that case... Ah! 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 Oh, fuck, there were two of them. All my stuff might be gone. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Okay, if the second creeper also exploded, it is possible that all of my items just were blown up. Please, for the love of God, do not have let that happen. That'll delay building this by, like, a good amount of time. Oh, joke's on me. Joke's on me. Oh, please don't make me get Elytra again. Please don't make me get Elytra again. We got so lucky getting it so quickly last time. I really don't want to have to, like, bridge over a lot of things. Okay, EXP is there? I see items. I see items. Thank Christ. Oh my God. Are there any mobs around? It doesn't seem like there are. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're actually so fine. I was worried there before. Because I've had exactly that happen. If creepers were added in 2025, they would be the most hated mob of all time. I completely agree with that. Like, there was so much hate that, like, was getting, like, brought around for, like, the Mojang devs saying that, like, yeah, if, like, creepers didn't exist in the game, we probably wouldn't add them. You all can't handle phantoms. There's no way the creepers are gonna be fine. For the record, I also can't stand phantoms. I think that they're a poor addition. But I do think that, creepers would be perceived in a similar way. Like, they're iconic, so you can't do anything about them, and I would not get rid of them. I think at this point, they're too ingrained into the game. It's just kind of part of the game's identity. Phantoms are hell. They really are. Yeah. I mean, it's the same with Enderman, too. Like Enderman griefing is, like, still, like, a very controversial, like, part of the game. Okay. Is there a way for us to get more than one glow lichen? If we put you on, like, a big wall... Nope, it is unfortunately one glow lichen per bone meal, which is fine. Leave you here, maybe you'll spread. Let's see. Yeah, we can make this all, like, run down and old. Yes, this is the look. 1 square meter of plant per meal. Put that way, it does seem like a much better deal. Okay. One of these needs to be replaced with a diorite wall. I don't like how this is all top heavy. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. It's like the windows over here are, like, boarded up. I guess this farm has been, like, pretty unoccupied for, like, a long time. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. No offense, but that's like a microcosm of like office building downtown Atlanta. The cubic part you call top heavy. When you fix that, it turned into Atlanta offices. Oh no! Oh god! Don't tell me that. Are you referring to like oh, like with this construction? It's still cute. Okay. I'll take what I could get, but that does scare me a bit about the art direction I'm using. Just flash through our head. Have awning. Oh, like this. I do see what you're getting at, actually. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm not sure that I love it. Let's see. I'm gonna accent this window warm. What if we have this, like, at a slant? You are not poisoning the well. You are offering opinions, and that is a part of the creative process. I've literally asked for them, and I appreciate them. Right. Now we need some block variants. Quartz would be nice for this. I might go mine like a little bit in like a few seconds. Alright. I need to figure out what's happening over here. The side over here, this is like the original inspiration for what we're doing. But just because of that, it doesn't mean that we have to leave it like this forever. Can always make changes. How would, like, pale leaves look in part of this? Let me grab some, actually. Not too many, because I do need more saplings. Yes! Okay, this is neato. Not everywhere, but this does make it feel more like vines. Listen, I'm a sucker. I am an absolute sucker for making things overgrown. I think it looks really nice. And I think it's fun how many different colors you can, like, do it in Minecraft. I'll make this more refined, obviously. Man, like, these, like, corner blocks really do look like leaves already, though.
Meg.
Oh, what's up, bro?
So we don't have a jar with a lid, so I put the goop in here.
All right. We are keeping our bacon grease in a Ziploc bag.
Until we have a jar with a lid.
Permanently.
Zip grease.
Zip grease, yeah!
Sip grease. Alright.
Brooke, you are the highlight of the stream every time you come on. You're incredible.
Yeah, I know. Everybody loves me, and
Yeah.
I'm so cool.
You are!
Everybody loves me.
And everybody does! That's actually true. Snack for later. Do
Yeah.
not eat bacon grease.
I'm gonna cut the corner out, and I'm gonna pipe it into my mouth like frosting.
Don't do that. I've done that before. You will not enjoy it. The audience loves Brooke. It's true. Who doesn't? She's amazing. She's watching me make diorite walls. She's headbutting me.
Check the chat.
BTS video of Brooke petting. Alright, we're currently live. Brooke is here. Aw,
Silly.
you're very sweet.
You're very sweet.
That's very kind of you to say.
Well.
Alright, I'll upload that to the server later. If that's okay with you, Brooke.
Yes.
Alright, and we'll add more overhang to these leaves as we go. This will be like the general sort of structure of it. Brooke petted indeed. She says achievement get. Okay, the inside of here is looking like something. Exterior wise, we're starting to get somewhere. It is very busy, but I don't inherently mind that. Also, excuse me, I'm spectating. I'm being pet. What? Oh no! I'm being pet in a state of grave danger.
What state?
I don't.
Incredible.
You're very kind.
The headphones don't make very good petting accessories, but I'm
I
doing my best.
I promise it still feels very nice. Missouri!
Misery.
Where did I put my extra steak? I had some. Here it is. Oh, did the petting noise come through on the mic? Oh, that's awesome.
Really?
That's actually incredible. Right. I will take the gunpowder. I do constantly need that. We are getting somewhere with this. Not sure how I feel about the leaves though. I want them to be more connected if we're doing it. And I want them to have like a source. Because right now they're just kind of up here and that's phallic. Let's change that. Let's see. Ah, shit. I've fallen off the cliff again. I'll leave this like this for now. I'm definitely going to change it. I think that as it is in the front is probably the way to go. Let's see. Phallic structure in Minecraft. Call that the I await your next words with bated breath. Let's see. IDK, is there automated censoring? There might be. Not entirely sure about that. Let's see. If we have this up here like this, how does it affect the, oh, like he's putting me behind live. Let's see. Let me start by making some signs. I know just from my building style that I use a lot of signs, so it's probably good that I just go ahead and make some beforehand. I love these things. They're very useful. Let's see. It's just good for trim. You could have like a trim around up here. Try something like this. How does that look? Also on the sides. This is coming together so nicely. Thank you! I'm glad that you all are liking it. I really enjoy just getting to, like, refine a build over time. Okay, I think it's getting in the way of, like, the color of the deep slate. I will use these elsewhere. We can definitely use them right here. No, actually, I disagree with that. Brooke has returned!
I was just checking to see if my water bottle is in here. I'm gonna go grab it.
Ah, alright. Brooke has left. Create a little, like basket of flowers up here, even if it doesn't, like, fully make sense. Maybe we have it, like, overgrowing in places. Like this. This can maybe be the source of the vines that are, like, creeping over here, but I'll need to grab some more for that. Yeah, no, I like that. I want to get some kind of color in there, but, like, the closest thing I could think of to, like, put in would be, like, azalea bushes, and that would clash, like, so much, I think. I mean, I may as well try it super quick. Wouldn't take me too long to gather some. Just have to be careful about not loading new chunks. Give me a mo. I'm going to see if I can't find one super quickly. I don't think it would work, but like, I like following ideas when I get them. I like seeing where they go, even if it's nowhere. Let's see. Need an azalea tree. They're not too rare. There should be one around somewhere. Will be easier to spot in a spruce biome. Let's see. There we go. Okay, nice. Let's grab some of this, even if we don't use it immediately. Because that's, like, part of what I think is going to be cool about this build, is that, like, because we're using such a muted color palette, all of, like, the color of, like, the wheat and, like, the flowers and everything else is going to pop, like, really strong. This is such a sad tree. This is this is the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving tree. Or, I mean, Christmas. No, this is the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving tree. I will make you whole again one day, I promise. Peanut. Alright, we are back over here. Yes. Okay, that is starting to look better from a distance. The leaves kind of clash. They kind of do clash. But I think that overall they're worth it. Let's see. How would this look instead if instead of... Actually, let me deposit some things. I've got too much stuff in my inventory. I will put you back together, Five Nights at Freddy's. What? What? We could add this, but if we add this, I worry it'll be like a huge source of color into the build. If we accent, it's just so drastically different. It's so much more saturated than everything else that we're doing. I've been on a Five Nights at Freddy theory binge. Hell yeah. Yeah, it draws the eye too much to it. I wish we had a slightly better leaf texture to use. But I think we have to use the one that is at least within the build palette we have established. So it's back to pale oak leaves. But now we know. Now we know for sure that is not what we want to do. And we have these to add to the stuff around here. Let's see. Have these. They've escaped. They've like breached containment. They're overgrowing. This will have to go. have them sort of like droop down like this. It's almost like Spanish moss, kind of. Yeah, this is like Spanish moss-esque. I like that.
Oh, this lamp should not be on.
Oh,
there
the
is
lamp.
enough daylight.
Ooh, shoot. I did not even realize it was on. Thank you for alerting me.
Five Alfredo.
Five Alfredo.
Five Alfredo. I'm just kind of bonking her in the back of the head repeatedly right now.
It's nice. Let's make this, like, establish the idea that, like, these are, like, overgrown. I could make, ooh, actually, this is cool. I could make a, I can make, like, because the pale oak trees only grow in a 2x2, I can make, like, a custom tree super quick.
Pale oak does look cool.
It looks, I'm glad you think so, too. I really like it.
I haven't seen much of the, like, pale oak biome, but I think it's, like initially I was kind of the opinion that it's like, oh, it's kind of lame because it's not anything special. It's just kind of new decorative blocks, right? But it's a really, really unique looking biome.
It is. The creaking's also there, so...
Well, okay, but the creaking doesn't do anything.
You can get resin from the creaking.
You can get... That's more decorative blocks.
Yep.
That's a tree.
It's the beginnings of one.
Tree in progress.
Let's see. It'd be curving out over this way, actually, because it wants sunlight.
Progress. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that new Minecraft updates are actually like based, and and how they've been doing them is pretty good, because like, what are you gonna overhaul the entirety of fucking Minecraft? No, you aren't. You gonna add a main new mechanic to Minecraft? I don't think you will. Adding little small things. That's cool.
I do think it is the way to go. I love you decorative blocks. If you overall Minecraft, there'd be riots in the streets. Exactly. It's like, what do you add?
There'd be riot games in the streets. And we don't want that.
We don't want riot games in the streets. I think a lot of people just want...
Oh, thank God you got all your shit back.
Oh, yeah. There were 2 creepers there. It was scary for a second. We're fine. I'm gonna be so real. If that had happened, I would have ended stream to grind back all my gear. Alright, I need more fences. Also,
putting riot games on the street.
Also, forgive me for having no idea what to do with trees.
Here's tree.
Here's tree.
Riot games in the sheet. I don't want to be riot
no,
games
no,
in the sheets.
you do not want to be riot games in the sheets.
Have you seen the fucking scandals that those devs have been have like fucking? Have you seen the riot game scandals? Here's tree.
Yeah, ew, no, is the response people are giving, and that is fair. Alright. I guess we need more of like a standardized like trunk. Like,
I don't remember which scandals are Blizzard and
like
which are
the angle a little bit.
Which are Riot anymore. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of the horrible shit that game companies do, like I did slightly back in high school.
Riot Games made Legends of Runeterra, so they can do no wrong.
Well, they also unmade Legends of Runeterra, so.
Let's see. Add,
go spend $400 building a Riftbound deck, Lana.
A little bit out like this. Okay, but my friends, I've got to attend some meetings. Good luck with the house. Thank you! And thank you for being here. I hope grading finals goes alright.
Bye, Lily!
Bye! Good luck!
Good luck!
Now we add... Actually, I'm going to change my graphical settings. Quality.
Big yuck. Good luck. Lana, I'm gonna be real. They're gonna print... Riot Games has in recent years released $500 skins They're not gonna. They're not gonna stop making fuckloads of money off of it. If it worked, then they're not gonna fucking make it any better. Big luck, like hers. Tree.
I think I want to
Big luck. Big fuck.
big tree.
Big here's tree.
Here's tree. Maybe we do something like that. Yeah, I like that.
Ooh. The tree has bones in it.
It's got bones.
It's got bones.
This is I'm gonna be honest. This is like my second custom tree I've ever made in my life. So it's gonna be bad, but that's part of the process. A tip that I've heard is to try and keep it like to visualize the tree as like making it so a bird could still fly through it. Like, so you want like 70% air, or like 60% air, like 40% leaves.
Question: Can you make a sign and put it next to the tree and write "Here's tree" on it?
Oh, of course.
Tree.
Here's tree.
Tree with many bones.
Tree with so many bones. Bones tree.
Bones tree. Bones. Bone. You're gonna get a bone. Oh fuck.
All right, I'm making the bone block. I'm putting it in the tree.
Visualize it so that a tree's bones.
All right, I need there to be. Okay, I need more shears.
Oh, there's like a YouTube video or a clip. That's Here's tree. Here, let me see if I can send it to you over Discord.
What's it doing? Oh yeah, bone block. Also need more iron. Need to smelt more iron. Right.
Lana just sent me this about Riot Games.
Seeing my favorite character get slandered, knowing it's all true. You don't have to be a Riot You don't have to be a Riot Games defender. That's not something you have to do. You can just not do that.
Lana can do anything.
I know Lana can do anything, which is why I'm encouraging her to do something else. All right. Oh, I'm flying. Visualize it so a tree is bones. That is a good quote. I'm gonna add this bone block for the culture. Oh, it looks so bad. Right. Oh, she's got the Here's Tree clip pulled up. Here's tree.
Here's tree.
Here's tree.
Here, I'm sending you Here's tree.
Here's tree. No.
I need more leaves. I need more leaves in my diet. I need to have a good leaf-full diet. Just need to make this. I need to make this tree look like billowing. Let's see. I fear this is another drawing without reference material moment. Or I'm gonna look back at this and be like, trees don't look like this at all! I want these to feel like... with tears in my eyes. They made Echo! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And they can unmake Echo!
Brooke burst through the door upon hearing that. Oh, this is such a mess. This is such a mess. I love it. This is part of the process. We're iterating. We're iterating off of a tree. It'd be bending more in one direction. These leaves don't feel like they're being affected by gravity. I think they should hang more. Like Spanish moss, they should be hanging more. this maybe. Yeah, that's getting the sort of droopy look that I'm looking for. It definitely does feel a bit like Block Vomit. This definitely feels a lot like Block Vomit. But that said, it's not bad. This crazy fucking tree. Let's see. I'll put like a sign here. Ah. No. Something like this. And then we like kind of make this do like a swoosh up here. You. So keep you. You. Like Bayday Bing, Bayday Boem. Shoot, I can't place a block under here. That's alright. Alright, we're going to build this tree. It's going to be bad. And at a later date, we're going to fix it. And that's okay. It's okay for things to not be perfect the first time. In fact, it is expected. The enemy of existence is perfect. And life is too short to have this not exist. Now, I do want to build out some of the stuff in here. So let's, wonder if we can even use cobblestone up here. Oh, that's crazy, but we totally can. Use this to fill some of the interior. It's got like the enemy of good is perfect. It really is. The cobblestone has like a leaf-esque texture. Yeah, this is ridiculous, but it is working. We hide the cobblestone in like the interior. This view from down here is fine. Let's see. I think it's mainly just gotta put it on the top now. It's kind of like inside the leaves. Like what I'm doing over here. And we can kind of fill it out, get rid of some of these. And place one like up here to block any more sunlight from coming through. Alright, how's this look from a distance? My guess is going to be bad, but I'm curious. No, I kind of like that, actually. Like, it's a little bit ugly, but, like, for the first custom tree in a new world, it's at least distinct. I'll take distinct. That said, I do need to go grab some of the moss, some of like the moss that I gathered when I found like the pale oak biome. It's one of these shulkers. Yeah, here it is. I want to spread some of this. I want to get some carpet. Go to sleep super quick. Also, we're about 1:30 in, so really quick, I am going to stop recording and save and quit to title. I believe that the replay file, because I save replays of all of my my Minecraft sessions. I believe this file getting too large might be the thing that is that's causing the stream to freak out every 2 hours or so. That's my guess. And I want to try just going through, saving this replay. It'll only take a second. And then hopping back in. It should only take a second. I earnestly believe that it's only going to take a second. Once it starts filling out, it goes really quick. It's just got to start. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Go. I mean, go. I mean, go. I mean, go. Please. Oh god, this might take a second. I don't know why it's taking this long to save. Oh, wait! Shit! We're nearly there. Whispering to the computer to make her behave. She listens! She's listening! Almost. Oh, come on. Come on, you're there. Just finish up. Just a little more. You're already done. Just tell me that you are. Give me the option to name the file. This is essential, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. I'm begging you, please finish up soon. I don't know how much longer I can keep iterating off of this idea. I want to get back to doing the build I was doing before, so I was having a lot of fun with it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why, 0. -1. Please. Please, I beg of you. Okay, if this is actually the thing that has been causing the stream to crash every 2 hours, then, like, great, this is worth it. If it's not, oh my goodness, this is obnoxious. Actually, no, we get to see a copper golem for the first time in this world. Oh, there we go. Nice. You just have to appreciate the copper golem, and then everything is fine again. So the excursion to test an idea. Indeed. Now we are back. I need to quickly generate some more of this moss. So I'm going to place them down here. Bone meal it. Mainly just want moss carpet. I think this stuff looks really nice. It's like fallen leaves. Maybe to kind of imply that it's like spread over to here. What's the slideshow? Ooh, okay. I think it's just because the world is loaded in. I think we should be fine in just a second. Fixed itself. Okay, nice. I don't want it all to be moss. I just want there to be a lot of it. Still want grass out here. It's an accent. It's not the everything. Shovel. Here we go. Yeah, I need to make a diamond hoe. I still haven't done that. It's been a couple of times where it would have been really useful to have. Maybe place some coarse dirt down over here. I think that would look nice. That's giving kind of reason to why it's like... Then we have it like spreading up the wall. I think that would be good. I can try using cobblestone for a similar purpose over here as well. Just for some block variety. Yeah. Do like that. We're going to make these more effective by gravity, though. So what we're going to do is, first off, drop off some things that we don't need for this build right now. You all we don't strictly need at this moment. Lanterns we will need very shortly. We do need to grow some more of these trees, though, because I am getting worried. I'm harvesting a lot of leaves, and I do not want these trees to go extinct. So I'm going to do like a quick chop of some of them. replant some new ones, hopefully get some more saplings, and then shear some leaves off of there. We are starting to get there, though. I do like the way that this house is coming out. One more in there. There we go. Right. I'll cut down you. We'll hopefully get a lot of saplings. Because I gotta be so real. The pale oak forest that I found, like the biome, was the smallest pale oak forest I have ever seen in my entire life. It was maybe like 30 by 20 blocks. It was actually abysmal. Okay, we're getting a good amount of saplings. That's good. That makes me a lot less worried. This is a positive return. The trees. You get more than 4 per cutting down. Which, thank God, I was worried. Oops. Now, let me get some of these leaves, because I need more. I'll let the rest of these decay. How many did we get? 21. That's enough for a little bit. I want these leaves to feel like they're like everything is like drooping. Also, this will probably motivate how we do the let me start for a bit. How we do the roof over here. So if the idea is that like this is the source and it's like spreading, then I want to carry it like. Let's carry it over here. Like it's almost like the tree is like creeping around the corner over here. Oh, this could be fun. Need more fences though. Let me go craft those. And some more walls while I'm at it. Why not? Almost like the idea that there's this old cursed tree that's just like spreading across the build. Okay, we want to make it light over here because we don't want to just interfere with the actual like walkway too much. A little bit like this like creeping, like dangling vine of the tree. Right. Have this come across like this, and then we can add some leaves to it. We want it to be droopy. Also, we need to remember to mix in some cobblestone, preferably in the middle to not draw too much attention to itself. I'm worried this will take up too much of the of like the skyline of the base now, but I still want to try it. Yeah, it looks too busy. I need a... If I'm going to do it, I want to try to... It needs to be a lot less... it needs to draw a lot less attention to itself. But I gotta be honest, my inclination is to get rid of this. Yeah, let me just try to tone this down a bit. But I don't think it's the way. I don't think it's the way. I think we can just have leaves be in other places. They don't all need to be motivated by being over here. Maybe it's just this overhang that's offending me so much. It does solve our roof problem over there. It's just been overgrown. I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. No guarantees I don't completely change my mind on it at a later date, though. So for here... let's make this area be more like an overhang. Get rid of you. You there. This down here. That'll do. That's coming out too far. Let's change that angle. Something like that. Nah, I like that better. It is very busy. That's my chief concern with the sides right now. I do feel like they're very, very busy. I like the way the front is looking. Need some food. Let me get rid of this dirt over here so I can see this area better. I like this. I like the tree. I like this sort of side overgrown area. Back here is also good. I just need... Okay, I think we're back. My computer seems to have stopped shitting itself very suddenly.
Computer done shitting?
It appears that computer is done shitting.
Computer is done shitting!
Yippee!
Yay.
Just hang a bit more. If you all are here, let me know. I think things are fixed. Computer doth be unshitten. Okay, hell yeah, let's go. I want to get some aerial views of this place. See how things are looking. Okay, yeah, we're vibing. That is starting to get somewhere. I don't like that. I think that side needs to change. Front angle is good. Side angle is good, blocked by tree. Back angle is good. It's mainly just over here that I don't like. I think it's just too busy. I think we need to remove some of the clutter. I think it's fine if there's spaces where there's not leaves. There's some places where the tree has not gotten to yet, and they'll be more barren. Maybe it's just something like that. Woo! I forgot about these. Forgot if you place a carpet next to a wall, it'll do a little.
You'll do a what? What is that?
A little bit on the wall. It's a good texture.
Really?
Sometimes it can be too tall.
Huh.
You could use that.
Monputer. Oh yeah, Monputer. What? 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 Oh, is it like specifically moss carpet?
Specifically, pale moss carpet.
Oh.
Aw, hey,
Your hair smells really nice.
you're very kind. Thank you. Moss.
She loves to eat moss.
Who doesn't? All right.
Sticks and leaves and moss. Inside out.
At this point, I want to focus more. That's so mean to Moss. No. What's mean to Moss? Who hurt Moss? I've been kissed. Ah. Alright. I want a copper door. I want an oxidized copper door, which I actually should have placed a long time ago, considering everything. Actually, I could probably go for like a warped stem door. That would also probably look good. Let me try that. That's starting to look really good from a distance. Look at that. That's a house. That's a house on a hill back there. Emma, I'm very glad you agree. I think it is coming along really nicely. Alright. I need to find the, like, blue stem biome. I remember seeing it on the way to the stronghold, which is over this way. Not stronghold, fortress. I always get those mixed up. Actually, what am I kidding? What is flying? Right, that's all red. We don't want red. We want blue. I'm going north. Let me keep that in mind. There we go. I think I'm gonna be using this in place of having like oxidized copper because I don't have any copper on hand and don't feel like waiting for it to wax in. Though I'm actually a copper door by itself. I have not read Blue Stripe. No. A copper door by itself, like it kind of matches the color of the lanterns. That might look nice on its own. Might give that a go as well. And then if it oxidizes into something we like better, great. If not, we can just hit it with an axe as we get back to what we like about it. Brief expedition over. Actually, wait, while I'm here, let me grab some quartz. I do want to try to mix some of that into the build. I don't want to make the palette too crowded. I think that diorite's filling the role that quartz was going to fill really well. But, you know, here's a good to try. Alright. Very excited about this. We're going to get to see it. We're going to get to see the build, like, come in on the horizon. Yeah! There we go! This is really starting to look nice. Right. The more I think about it, I think the warp stem door actually isn't going to work, and I think the copper door is going to look really nice. But all the same, we give it a go. Yeah, this is going to clash a lot. Well, let's try it. It's not blue enough. It's too green, and we really don't have green in this space. I don't like the way it draws the eye, so I'm going to try a copper door instead. Now, I don't think I have any copper, so I'm going to go mine for it super quick, but it shouldn't take long. Need... There you go. Thank you. That's enough. Thank you, copper, for being abundant. Okay, we did not get the netherrack on this trip. We'll look at it later. Right. Should have grabbed some fuel. Whatever. I think I survived the blue-green, would have survived fine. I think the blue-green would have survived fine. Maybe locking the stream to 480 didn't help me, but let's test peanut color anyway. Okay. Is the stream fucking up? I'm very sorry if so. Oh, Brooke said something from the other room, but I couldn't hear her. No, I locked it for the mini player. Oh, okay. I'm thinking the copper more closely matches what we have going on with the lanterns. Pro tip, kelp might still be the most efficient fuel, but I still don't have a good design for a circulating autocrafter. That would be really fun to try to do. I've never really, like, interacted with it, like, with kelp mechanics before. But especially now the autocrafter's in the game, I think it would be really cool. Let's see, where can we add lanterns? Maybe one hanging from the tree? Doesn't exactly make sense, but could look pretty. Just hide one in there. It looks nice. Should hang things from like up here if we wanted to. How does that look? Is it too garish? Autocrafter is helpful, so you don't have to be a mechanical Turk about it, but still it doesn't solve that I suck at redstone and can't get a 9-1 split going. It is a tough problem. Alright, I want a lower angle. I'll probably get rid of the lanterns later, but I'll keep them for now. What if we vary this? Oh, that feels so wrong. I love it. Alright, let me make a door. Oh, I forgot about trapdoors! I can be doing things with trapdoors! Okay. How's this? Yes! I know it's a huge draw your attention thing, but it's going to become oxidized after a while and it'll be less so. So I'm going to leave it like this for now. I want to make some trapdoors, because I want to play with those. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, not there. Honestly, I think I want to do a little bit of work on the interior. I know, like a lot of people say, like, build the exterior first and then do the interior around it. But, like, I kind of need some inspiration as for what to do at this point. And I think that going through and doing some of the interior space and, like, organizing how I want it will help with that. So what flooring do I want to use in here? First off, let's get rid of you. Let's grab our oak wood. Have you come all the way down. We know that we need to, we know that we need to get up there because we have a balcony up there. So let's make some, let's deposit some of our things. And we can make a, slabs for a roof. Make a stack for now. At least for some of this. You have a second floor. It's up here. It's almost giving like attic vibes. How do we want to access it? I don't want to do ladders. I know it's a barn, but it doesn't feel like it would have ladders. There's got to be a staircase somewhere, which does inform how we're going to be building this. So a lower ceiling over here. Something like this. Kind of like, this is almost like a foyer. It's an interesting space. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. extends out here. I feel like the whole space is dominated by this, like, open wall over here. We have glass. We have a lot of glass. Let me make some paints, actually. Yeah, I don't buy it. It needs to connect up to here. I don't know, maybe if we cover this up with leaves, it might be fine. Okay. Yes. Yes, there we go. Not as partially oxidized. That's working so much better for me. Don't mind this. Let me tear up the floor. I'm not sure what I want the floor to be yet, but it needs to be something else. I don't think I'd even object to doing moss as the floor. I'm gonna keep it dark in here because then we can sort of like do lighting while it's dark. Establish what we want it to look like while it is dark, I mean. How would this look if we just do... It's just so white. I almost want to do like gravel or like cobblestone or something. I think that's the way. Maybe andesite? But something darker, but not as dark as deep slate. Let's see. Tough, maybe? I feel like gravel is like too much of a texture. If we use gravel, I think it's like... Yeah, it needs to be darker than gravel. So cobblestone wouldn't be good either. I honestly think granite and andesite are both good calls. I'd be down to give that a go. Ooh, actually, you know what would be great here? You know what would be great here? I'm going to try a small section of it over here, because I do think it would look wonderful. If we put this back over here, come over here, grab some bottles. Quickly come down to the water. Ooh, we can't fit all those. I forgot they don't stack. Whatever. Mud. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll have a section over here that's like this. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But I need to pause a lot of things in here so I have like actual space for what I'm going to do. Oh wait, we have a water bucket. Doy. I'm gonna try doing mud, seeing how I feel about it. Polish it, it'll look like a tiled house. That would be cool. I do want to try the mud, though. Maybe we can mix it up with both. Let's see what it looks like placed down. I don't think, like, because, like, my main reservation is I don't think a space like this would be tiled. I feel like it's like it's like a barn, you know? It's not like a fancy space. If we do, I feel like there's not enough, like, it doesn't look bad. Oh, I hate the sounds that the mud makes. You can make mud bricks, though, right? Yes, you can. But they're a great color. They're just not what we need. What if we use this? No, it's too busy of a texture. There's nothing else I can craft with mud, right? Packed mud. Yeah, which we need a wheat for. Let's leave this mud for now. We can play with the details at a later date. Tough is a great block. I don't know if it's what I want here, though. Definitely not in this raw form. But that's the thing about tough. It's got a million and eight different things to do with it. What about acacia wood? Like acacia logs specifically. I like some polished tough too. That is nice. I do like it. Surely I have more tough somewhere, right? Thought I mined some earlier. Guess I didn't. Well, we can fix that. Do a quick expedition to get some more tough. Here's a good patch. And I'll grab some andesite while I'm down here and also give that a try. Oh no!